2022 is the year that Ethereum will complete its biggest protocol change in history. Because as is known, Ethereum will be migrating from proof of work to proof of stake consensus in the near future. This move was made because the POW mechanism was considered to create very slow and inefficient blocks. While such news may have a negative impact on the price of ETH, it creates a great opportunity for those who bet on the efficiency and potential profit of faster and cheaper transactions. The migration process will certainly have its own pros and cons as well as its own advantages and disadvantages. Here are things investors should pay attention to in order to minimize risk. Using call options to limit losses. A possible way for investors to do this is to use Ethereum options for the September 22 expiry, but this methodology can also be applied using a different time frame. While costs will vary, general efficiency will not be affected. These call options give the buyer the right to acquire the asset, but the seller of the contract will receive potentially negative exposure. This long butterfly strategy requires short positions using $5,000 call options. To begin execution, the investor bought 14 Ethereum call options at a strike of $3,500, while simultaneously selling 21 call options at a rental of $5,000. To complete the trade, one would buy 8 ETH contracts of the $7,000 options contract to avoid losses above that level. The derivatives exchange contract price in ETH and $2,937 is the price at which this strategy is quoted. It is important to remember that all options have a set expiration date, and as a result, asset price appreciation must occur over the specified period. Also read: Ethereum 2.0 upgrade delayed. Here's the chronology. Trading ensures limited drops using this strategy. Any payoff between $3,770, up 28%, and $7,000, up 139%, yields a net profit. For example, a 40% increase in price to $4,112 results in a profit of 1.1 ETH. The maximum loss is 0.99 ETH if the price is below $3,500 on September 22. Thus, long butterfly is a potential profit 3.2 times greater than the maximum loss. Overall, trading yields better risk to reward returns than trading leveraged futures, especially when considering the limited downside. This definitely looks like an interesting bet for those expecting a POW migration sometime in the next 5 months. It should be underlined that the only upfront fee required is 0.99 ETH, which is sufficient to cover the maximum loss.